Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and let's find out what's inside of the Jeep Compass. We can start here with the door, and here we can adjust the outside exterior mirrors by turning a switch, and then this is a little toggle switch and it will move the mirror here. And over here, we turn it to the right. We can switch the mirror there from the driver's seat, which is really nice. And here on the dashboard, just below the dashboard, we have the light switch, and you can see we have it on auto. We always leave it on auto. The lights will come on automatically when it gets dark enough. But you can also turn it on to lights here, if you wish, parking lights, and completely off. These switches here, this is for ambient lighting, and this switch is for the dome light and for the dashboard lights. Let's hop in. I don't have power seats. I got to do it the old school way. Right here. Let's get it started. Push on the brake. Push the button.
50 a gallon at the Clark station at 26.
Turn off the radio. And this is our dashboard. Over here we have the tachometer. On the right side we have speedometer, miles per hour. In the center we have a digital readout for miles per hour. Above that we have here the direction, northeast. We have the time for 3:45 and 31 degrees. We have the temperature, and those are adjustable with this switch right here. Over on this side, we have our cruise control, as we call it. We can get to a particular speed, and you hit this button, turns it on. The top button sets it at that speed, and then you can increase or decrease the speed by hitting those two buttons. By 1 mile an hour. If you hit the brake, that will also shut it off. If you want to resume back to that speed, you hit the resume button. And when you're finished, we usually just hit the cancel button. Down here, we have the gear shift lever. I like that. Some cars now have the little switch where you can go from park to reverse to neutral to drive. I do like this. All you have to do is push in this little button on this side and pull her back. And here we have the parking brake, which I actually accidentally put on the other day and then couldn't figure out how to turn it off. And lo and behold, all I had to do was look at my dashboard screen and it told me what I had to do. Sort of amazing. And then here you have different modes that you can put the car in. We have sand and mud, we have snow, and you have auto, and we usually just leave it in auto. And of course, if you want to lock it in four-wheel drive, you can just hit this button here, which will keep all four wheels moving. Here's our infotainment center, and we're still trying to figure this thing out, but this is hooked up to my phone, and this is our home screen. And as you can see, I have some favorites I can put in there. I do not know how to do that. However, my dealer said, come on back, we'll help you with some more of this. What else do we have here? Here's music. And I have it muted now, but there's FM. Mrs. G wanted AM. And we do have Sirius on here, but I doubt we're going to continue to pay for it once it expires. And over here we have the comfort station, and we can adjust the temperature of the cabin here, or we can do it down here, adjust the fan speed, or we can adjust the fan speed up here. And there's a lot more to it than what I'm saying. This is enough. Here, okay, we're attaching to my phone here, And yeah, we can just pop in our destination, and it will help get us to where we're going. This is our GPS. And as you can see, we're there. Lake Michigan is out there. Not very inviting this time of the year, that's for sure. Hey, and if we want to, somewhere here, push the button. Now I'm into all of the car things that I want to go to. Here is the display. You can change that around. Safety and driving assistant. All you have to do is touch it, and you can change that. You can change the clock, the date. Phone, sometimes we'll do that because right now it's just hooked up to my phone, but we can also change it to hook up to both myself and Mrs. G's phone. And here we have lights. You can change the lighting. Hit the button there. High beam. Oops. What is this? This is the high beam, auto dim high beam. It's on, but if I don't like that, I can turn it off. I'll have them. So there's a lot of things that you can adjust on the car here. You can adjust the headlight sensitivity, headlight on and off display. Like I said, I don't know all of these things. We're still learning about it. And seats and comfort. You can deal with the audio here, with the balance. So you can do that kind of thing. We can go back. What can we do here? Loudness. The loudness I have off right now, but it improves sound quality at lower volumes. Okay, we can go back and autoplay. What's this? Auto on. Okay, auto on radio. Basically, when the car starts up and you get in it, the radio will be playing. You can adjust that, turn it on, turn it off, volume adjust. And like I say, I'm not sure what all this is. You're talking to an old senior citizen who is technically not all that up to date on all of this high-tech stuff. But anyway, that's our info center. We'll get used to it. And some of the important things are down here too. So you can adjust from the screen. And here, especially this time of the year, the heated seats, the heated steering wheel, that kind of stuff we can do here. And down here, this is sort of neat. We got some lighted cup holders. If I open this up, we've got a little cubby hole there. Close it. I can slide this out, and we now have a shoulder rest or an elbow rest. And let's just show you the rest of the inside of the car. The seats are sort of vinyl, and it's got cloth down here and up here. This is so not hard, but it is nice and rubbery. Same thing here. Got all this very nice double stitching. Got a nice shiny. That's a shiny black. Many of these are chromed, but this is a gloss black. Divider here, and down here we have our glove box, and yeah, rear view mirror. I know I'm doing a pretty crummy job of this, but hey, you're learning with me. And this is the back seat area. It would be great for two people back here, but anybody sitting here in the middle is going to get cheated because there's a hump down here. What do we have here? We've got a couple pockets, and this is a place for the heat and air conditioning to come out. And we have a USB here in case you want to charge a phone or something. And down there we also have, I forget what they call it, but it connects to the battery. And it's another charging port. And here we pull this down, we have a couple cup holders. And if we push this button here, if you saw my first video, you saw the back here storage area with these seats up. And both of these, this is 60%, 40%, but it gives us a lot more room when we need it. All we have to do is push these up. It clicks, so we know it's solid. Now these mats in the front and the back we bought separate. They had regular cloth mats, and we thought for this time of the year that would not be good. We had that in our minivan, and it didn't take long before they got soiled. One thing that Jeep does is they put all these, they call them Easter eggs, and you can see we have a little Willys Jeep on the windshield. It's going to be sort of hard to see with the light, but there's another one right there. That's the traditional iconic Jeep front end with the 7-slot grill. See if we can find another one. Nope, don't see one. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's upside down, but there it is. We're on the passenger side now, and there's another little Easter egg. Is there another one here somewhere? I don't know. Interesting. Find one here somewhere. Sound system. Right there. I can push this back. Just a little bit of view from the passenger side. Okay, because it's illegal for me to drive and have the camera in my hand here in the state of Michigan, Mrs. G's going to do the driving. And here's our backup camera, and we are off. You're fine. We're going to turn here since Amtrak is coming through. And I'll swipe this over. Yeah, it's hooked up to my phone here. I do have the radio on mute, so YouTube doesn't give me any kind of a copyright strike. What the heck is going on here? Which way was the train going? It was heading toward Chicago. This road should look familiar. I ride my trike on it quite often, and I've done some videos from it. This is one complaint some people have had, that this is so wide here that when you're turning, it does interfere with your vision a little bit. I haven't noticed it being too much a problem, have you? You have?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, she doesn't like it. So yeah, that was a complaint. Always have to watch traffic along the stray dog there. People backing up. All right, and we're down here at the frozen river and Lake Michigan.
That's it.
Got a little speed bump here. See how she goes over it. Ooh. She can just go straight. I think that'll be fine over some sand here.
Do you want me to park?
Yeah, we'll just come over here. Can't park in the handicap parking lot. I know
Well,
I'm
for a
brainless,
minute.
but
For a minute.
you can see some frozen rocks out there. We've got some water over the rocks and the steel out there, but there's no buildup on the shore, which is interesting,
Yeah,
because
but
that's usually what keeps erosion from happening.
Wow, that's all iced over. That section. That's weird. It's pretty.
Okay, let's back her up. Nice backup camera here. Much bigger than our previous car. You still have to look in all directions. Going right into the sun, that's not too cool. And if you look at the river, you can see that it's partially frozen. Interesting, considering how doggone cold it's been, that it's not frozen even more. Actually, this is a pretty quiet car.
You can take a picture of that.
Little 4-cylinder,
Oh, is this what they're
turbocharged.
building for the...
Ooh, I'm not sure what they're doing here. They're completely rebuilding that house?
Well, where's the...
I'll delete that.
Yeah, no, I saw them there, and I went by and I go, what the heck are they doing there?
They're tearing that house apart and rebuilding it, I guess. I don't know.
Maybe that's where our workers are working.
Nah,
Oh, I didn't notice the cars.
I didn't notice the cars either. Oh, there's another beep. Could have moved the seat up. Yeah, Mrs. G's struggling here. Seat's a little low. That's the one thing that should be standard on cars. You know, you can have them set for what? One driver, and then have a button that you push and it goes back to a set of another driver. Anyway, a nice little drive in a 2025 Jeep Compass. Hang on, put that thing up.